First, some quick words of wisdom. Now, I'm going to possibly drop some names and whatnot. In light of recent things, there seems to be this perception of people have to be on certain people's sides or have to agree with people. And I'll quote Deseret Piat. Why the fuck do I have to? Simply, the truth of the matter is, you don't. At the same time, like in more current events going on YouTube currently as of, what is it now? August 4th of 2015. Things have gone on to the point that someone who has I guess I could call myself a passive aggressive kind of personality. There seems to be a problem that conflicts are drawn, and unfortunately when conflicts occur between people that you actually like or enjoy watching on YouTube, and maybe to a certain degree you care about them, the inherent problem is this: when one party sets about actions and sets apart actions against another party, it really causes a big problem, because either party are looking for maybe some kind of justification on the matter. Now, this is happening as we speak. Parties involved in a certain incident and matter currently that's going on seems to think that their actions should be backed up and defended, and in turn the party that the actions are against poses a more we'll say humanitarian kind of view on the issue, in which is people should simply keep their fucking noses out of conflicts between two individuals. No one in the middle here. Person A, person B. And that's simply how it should be. Nobody should be asked to side with either person, because it's just not right to be put into that position by any parties. Though we can, of our own free will, and with, again, our own free thoughts, defend or join the attacking party, which is ultimately not that person's decision, but our own. And again, when some of us choose to remain neutral in understanding that we don't want any part of the conflict, it should be seen as a respected position and not seen as some type of pussy or cowardly or not being a friend type of bullshit. It's just simply because the person has enough intelligence and understanding of the socialized settings in the world that sometimes conflicts truly should only involve the two said parties. And unfortunately, as what's been going on, other parties have involved themselves in the matter, because instead of simply keeping their objections to some individual only directed to that one individual, they seem to take it upon themselves to direct it at other people and say, oh, this person is with that person, so they as well should be attacked because they're associated with them, or they're supposedly that person. Now, again, my advice to people is leave conflicts alone. Let the two parties attack each other, or in turn attack other people. But third-party people should be staying the fuck out of stuff. Let it go on between the two people that are having the issues. If the two people having issues can't settle it, that's simply how it is. And as much as some of us that are, human and care would maybe like to interject and try to resolve the issue between both parties, sometimes ultimately in the end you end up on the short end of the shit stick. And that's why when making that decision to actually involve yourself into something, it should be a very wise one and understand the consequences of it, because you ultimately in yourself involve yourself, and you put into question your own integrity of how you are as a person. Just like another occurrence that's going on right now with a certain individual who definitely has some questionable mindsets at the moment, and seems to not want to drop things. This person has people that believe him, agree with him, and I will say, to a certain degree, they do make certain valid points. But do I support them? No, not really at all. In fact, because of the character of what they've brought themselves onto, with accusations, threats, they in turn, instead of trying to send a more positive message to humanity and other people on YouTube and other human beings, instead brings a very negative attitude and negative thoughts and negative encouragement on the matter. And yeah, people do have a right to speak up and voice their opinions and views on things, and people are free to, draw their own thoughts and conclusions. But with most human beings, when you start attacking somebody on a personal level, calling them out, calling them names, accusing them of being or doing very, very disgusting, wrong things against another human being, it's not right. And for the most part, most people won't agree with it. So again, to wrap up this little 10-minute vlog thing, remember, you don't have to involve yourselves in conflicts, nor do you actually have to keep being involved in a conflict. You are a human being. You have a brain that usually functions for the most part. Most people have common sense and understanding about things. Be smart about how you go about things. And this again further goes with my previous video on your impact and your footprint on the digital world. Thank you again, folks, and be safe.